has come that time of the year again, where Les doesn't really have content, so thus he must resort to talking for the next 10 minutes. What will he talk about is the question. Is he going to talk about Season 7 of Overwatch? Oh no. The somber rework? Oh no. The thing with Mercy, because Mercy gets dunked on every single day on Twitter? No. We're going to talk about something that I'm quite fashionably late on, and that is the whole situation with SSSniperwolf and Jacksfilms. Because oh my god, this is a spicy one. Hey, hello, what's up, whatever, it's new boy Les, and welcome to a new video, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. If you don't know what's going on somehow after, the days/weeks that it's been happening for, don't even worry. I'm here to tell you. So if you've somehow lived under a rock for your entire life and don't know who SSSniperwolf is, SSSniperwolf is basically a female gamer content creator went reaction channel. Back in the day, she used to play Call of Duty, Fortnite, she used to do some skits sometimes, I guess. And Jacksfilms, I honestly don't know who he is, but that's not the point. So over the past few months, basically, Jacksfilms has been mocking SSSniperwolf for making reactionary content. Or to be more specific, the fact that, Sniperwolf doesn't actually credit the creators that she reacts to and gives empty reactions, I guess, that as well too. Now, he's been doing this for months, like I mentioned before. And some part of me wants to say it is kind of, deserved, because SSSniperwolf has now just come to the point where she's making content that is not original and is just sucking off other, content creators. Listen, I'm fine with reaction content, but if you're adding nothing to it, then you're just stealing content at that point. So Jacksfilms has been doing this for months, mocking Sniperwolf, all that jazz. And I don't know how this was possible, but basically SSSniperwolf went to Jacksfilms' house, took a picture of said house, posted it on her Instagram story, basically saying, yo, should I go inside? It had this poll thing with yes or no, should she go inside? But that picture was her in a car with a phone, and apparently there was another picture that actually took a picture of the outside of his house, and that's what happened. Basically kind of exposing where he lives. Not even let me just be real with you. He got doxxed. Now, not doxxed in the sense that, IP, address, nothing like that. It's just the front of his house. Now, doxing is very, very huge. Doxing is in no way cool. So then Jacksfilms responds on Twitter by saying, SSSniperwolf just doxed me on her IG. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator or just get her off the platform. She posted an IG story right outside our home and deleted it, which is very true. Jacksfilms is obviously very mad at this point, because it's not like Jax lives alone. Did I just say Jax? I mean Jack. It's not like he lives alone. He apparently has a wife too. I don't know if there's anybody else, but as far as I know, he lives with his wife. They're just two people in the crib. And then SSSniperwolf takes to her Instagram to respond to basically Jack's tweet. This creep has been harassing me for months and then plays victim, saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills. Yes, I know. Quite the statement. And another thing that she said was, accusing me of doxing is defamation. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened him and doxed him. Now, I don't know what she means by he posted his address on Google. I don't know if she's talking about she looked on Google Maps or something and found his address there. Or maybe Jack accidentally doxed himself by revealing his address on a stream or video or something. I don't know what she means there. And basically there's just a whole back and forth, or kind of more forth with Jack rather. Now at this point, Twitter is going crazy. Maybe not just Twitter, but the entirety of social media has been going crazy. Basically saying ban her, get rid of her, and pulling out stuff that she's done many years ago that show her, yo, she's been weird from the beginning. Why isn't she banned? The situation even got to a point where Jack's wife even had to respond on Twitter now, basically saying, dear at YouTube creators, at Team YouTube, I'm not a creator, but my husband is. Tonight, SSSniperwolf came to my home, posted on her Instagram for all to see, and tried to instigate a confrontation. I now have to worry about what she, as one of your favorite creators, or any of her many fans, may do to harm me or my family. I am a regular human that works a normal 8-to-5 corporate job that happened to fall in love with a YouTuber. She might claim that she is coming after a bully, but she is actually stalking and doxing normal people with no power. I am an example of this. I beg you, what can you do to help us? To keep us safe. Now there's a point in the back and forth where SSSniperwolf is basically quiet. She doesn't say anything, she doesn't post anything on her Instagram, nothing on her Twitter, and no direct response in any sort of way. And at some point, it's now just the people and Jack just asking YouTube, yo, can you do something about this? I literally got doxxed, but SSSniperwolf still is getting her bag. Her channel is still monetized, and goddamn, she ain't even suspended. What the hell? That's basically the internet for a few days. Then YouTube comes up with a response. I can't really find it right now, but YouTube's first response is basically, we don't like doxing, bro. That's basically all that they said. Then after a few days, YouTube responds, SSSniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension for creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YT. Hoping everyone helps move this combo to a better place. Sum that up for you, YouTube basically said that, yo, SSSniperwolf is temporarily not going to be earning a single cent from a video. Now, in terms of how long that temporary is, no one knows, or at least it hasn't been clarified, and says that, yo, both sides suck at the end of the day, and we don't want this on YouTube. People are obviously pissed. People are pissed at this response because they really just hit SSSniperwolf with a temporary, you cannot earn money anymore. Now, she's still uploading right now, but she's not earning a cent as far as I'm aware, and her channel's still demonetized at the time of this recording. People are obviously also pissed at the statement, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube, basically implying that Jack himself is also in a type of wrong. Obviously people don't like that because it's basically comparing exposing your public location as a celebrity, I mean celebrity or not, it's still wrong, to mocking another person or the way that they make content. Now, what do I think of this situation? And honestly, hot take, SSSniperwolf isn't the good. Allow me to explain. A man like Jacksfilms basically harassing SSSniper. I'm joking. If there's any sides to pick, I'm definitely on Jack's side for sure. I'm on Jack's side. Let me explain. The internet is not new to doxing. It's happened forever. To really put it into perspective, let's say you have a home. Now let's say this home that you live in is a safe space. This may be the case for a lot of people, but I'm just trying to give a general example. Let's say you're a huge A-list celebrity, and let's say you're well known in the world, like you're famous. Now every time that you go out, you're dealing with people recognizing you in public. They want pictures. Sometimes you get harassed. Sometimes you can't even get anything done because there's a whole group of people coming to you, asking you for whatever, yada, yada, yada. And that forces you to do certain things like maybe mask up or be more discreet, which makes things uncomfortable for your daily life. The only real place you have is your home, where you can feel free to do whatever you want, and overall just a safe space. Now imagine someone on the internet just exposes where you live. Now all your fans are coming knocking on your door. Maybe some dude is stalking you now, checking like, okay, he lives here, let me try and figure out his schedule, and now you get robbed and all these other things. It exposes you to so many dangers that I could honestly go on listing because of the fact that you as a famous celebrity has your address leaked. I mean, damn, even the prevalent thing which happens to XQC quite frequently is, swatting. I mean, Sniperwolf didn't even put just one person in danger. She put an entire family in danger, aka Jack and his wife, and there's probably more people, I don't know. Or danger to experience these things like swatting, burglary, weirdo people coming to your house, people constantly knocking asking if Jack's home so they can get an autograph. You get what I'm saying. It's bad that this doxing happened, but it's literally the worst thing that happened from another creator, another big creator at that. You would think another YouTuber like SSSniperwolf would truly not go out of her way to do such a thing, because she is, pretty famous, I would say, based off the fact that she got an award for best gamer at Nickelodeon, even though she hasn't played a video game in years. And each of her reaction videos bang every single time, over 1 million views consistently. And I'm not about to watch one of these, for real, I'm not. It sucks how YouTube overall handled it. I know that Jack asked for her channel just to be demonetized or banned, but the only thing I could ask for is just for her channel to get banned entirely. That's the only correct way to go about this. She used her platform of 5 million plus Instagram followers to promote Jack's address and then not be sorry about it. Actually, I'm completely wrong about that. SSSniperwolf did actually post an apology. That's something I did forget to mention. Her apology says, "We start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jacksfilm, I'm sorry to Jacksfilm, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jacksfilm, not Jacksfilms, Jack. While we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I am sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately, not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I'll reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it. respect the decision, and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse of judgment. She posted this 6 days later after he doxed her. Now, even though it is 6 days after the fact, I probably would have forgiven, okay, not forgiven, that's way too freaking strong for doxing. I would have been like, okay, I can see why, you know, she took that long, I guess. Maybe she was trying to really form that apology, you know what I'm saying? But it's complete bullshit. And this is because of her responses after she doxed him. She's only doing this as an attempt to get her videos monetized again, because she only posted this after they like demonetized her channel. So from the way I see things, there's nothing apologetic about this at all. This is just a ploy to get her money back. Because I'm not gonna lie, her videos do bang. So I'm pretty sure she's earning a bunch of money, and she posts like every single day okay, well, every 2 days by the looks of it, or every day, I don't know. She posts quite a bit, which means that she's earning quite a bit of money too. Besides the mocking that Jacksfilms done, nothing about that mocking has to go to the extent where she needs to expose where the frick he lives. And it sucks that YouTube is letting it slide like this, because it really just shows that they favor her. I mean, someone's the cash cow of YouTube, or at least one of them, and SSSniperwolf is definitely one of them. And it's even more bullshit because people who have done even more lighter offenses than this have gotten much harsher punishments for their channels. While yes, it is cool that they demonetize her channel, what sucks about it is that it's temporary. She should not be able to earn a cent off that platform ever again. She should also get arrested too, I guess. That's also like a really obvious thing. I mean, overall, yeah, that's just my opinion of it. I'm moving on to another thing. So the other day during the whole controversy, I see a tweet basically saying, I forgot what like the tweet said. There's a dude that basically posted a tweet saying my platform lets me get away with anything starter pack, featuring pictures of both SSSniperwolf and Pokimane. And Pokimane was not letting that slide, basically responding by saying, I'm vehemently against doxing, especially as someone who has been doxed, swatted, and stalked for years. This comparison is unnecessary, and I don't want to be a part of your woman can get away with anything agenda. I sincerely hope that at YouTube helps Jack. Now, a lot of people definitely did agree with this. This like got 80k likes, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with this. I'm gonna have the controversial take of saying no, Pokimane and SSSniperwolf are not comparable at all. Basically, the things that Pokimane has done in the past is copy strike videos on YouTube that featured her. I don't know like what videos exactly, I forgot that whole thing. But basically, she copy striked a bunch of videos and she wasn't really sorry about it, essentially. And also a bunch of years ago, she used to frequently say the N-word, or maybe not frequently, but I mean, I say frequently, but the only clip I've seen is her playing League and she says the N-word like once. Truly a League of Legends moment. Now, these two are not comparable at all, or maybe not at all, but this is a flippin' reach. Let me explain. So looking at what Pokimane has done, N-word and copy striking creators videos, we compare those two things to doxing a YouTuber. These are two very different scenarios. And I'm gonna tell you why. This N-word thing, it's nothing recent. This is like stuff from years ago, man. I think it's a decade ago where she did this thing with the N-word. I'm not too sure when, but I know that it's damn well a long time ago. And she also copy strike videos, which I don't exactly like. I'm not trying to say it's a good thing that she did. I don't know if she still does it, but that's obviously balls. Then we look at Sniperwolf, who doxed the person, had zero regrets about it, and two Instagram stories basically saying like, yo, I'm not sorry, I just wanted to talk. Lamau, it's not even my fault. Then when she gets demonetized, only then does she give a response. And by the way, the stuff that I have on Pokimane is stuff that I was looking for in these replies on this tweet. I looked in these replies, and the only thing I could find that people try to equate Pokimane to in terms of Sniperwolf is the N-word situation and copy striking. That's all. So this is like, this should just not be a thing at all. And for anyone who tries to make it about gender is completely off the board. Like, guys, it's only a pure coincidence the fact that they're both females. And I say it's only a coincidence because these two both earn large sums of money. Well, I'm assuming for Pokimane, large sums of money. They're basically kind of the faces of each of their platforms. So while they are female, yes, that's not the reason why that they're, you know, why their platform lets them get away with things. I mean, with Pokimane, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. With this whole N-word thing with Pokimane, I remember that she did make an apology about it and that she like grew from it and whatever. And I honestly think like, yeah, just let people change and grow as people. She's already apologized for it. The whole thing with like Twitter especially is that they don't let anything slide that anyone has done. If you find a video of me saying the N-word 10 years ago and I come forward and apologize saying that I'm not the same person I was before, I've changed and I've gotten more educated in the subject and I was who's young, etc, etc, that will still live over your head forever. It's as if with Twitter you can't improve and grow from the mistakes that you make, unfortunately. But yeah, overall, putting Pokimane and Sniperwolf on the same tier is so stupid. Like, what are you smoking? And the response was pretty solid too. But yeah, overall, that's all I really got to say. Yo, I stopped recording, but I'm back here for round 2 because I really thought of more good points. Let's take someone who's done similar things to Pokimane. Mizkif. Now, it was exposed, I think it was this year or late last year. It was exposed that he sent like a bunch of messages from 5 to 6 years ago, exposed him for basically just using slurs. So many slurs that were very useful for me for CS2. It was very educational. I think Twitch temporarily banned him, but then he came back and he also took like a break and kind of did an apology thing, and people now just let him off scot-free. It's ridiculous. Now, the video that people keep referencing where, you know, Pokimane said the N-word, she wasn't using it to insult black people. She was using it in like conversating way, whereas Mizkif was using slurs to insult these people, to insult the people that, you know, the slurs were associated with, and Twitch let him get it away with that. Actually, a much better example for this, my platform lets me get away with anything starter pack, it's Aiden Ross. The stuff that Aiden Ross has done before and post Kick is bizarre, and it's much more prominent on Kick because he's actually signed there. The platform has let him get away with so many things. There's so like a new controversy with him doing something so messed up, him just doing something you damn well know you're not supposed to do or say every single week. And I think with Aiden Ross, at some point he went like on a copy striking spree. I may be wrong about that though. If anything, he deserves to be right next to Sniperwolf. And don't get it messed up, I do not condone anything that Pokimane has done as much as I seem to be defending her. I really don't. But copy striking, like, yes, that sucks. She didn't really like actually apologize for it. You know, with the whole situation with Keepstar and whatever, it happened like back in 2019. I'm not condoning it, but to put a person who said the N-word while in conversation, while I guess raging on League of Legends, copy strike the video, but it went back up because the claim couldn't actually be backed up and whatever else Pokimane did, to a person who's literally endangered lives and was only apologetic about it after her, you know, channel got demonetized, is so insane. Like, even now I'm looking through the replies to try and find exactly what terrible thing that Pokimane did that puts her on the same level at SSSniperwolf. And the new thing that I found is that she was slandering and destroying a man's life on false accusations referring to Fedmeister. You don't know who Fedmeister is, or was rather. He basically used to be part of the group that Pokimane was part of called Offline TV, and he used to make content and edit content for the boys and girls. But then it came to light that he was sexually harassing the women actually, and they basically kicked him out. That was the whole thing. I think that happened like 2 years ago at this point. So it's absolutely bonkers that you would say false accusations. Yeah, I think that's all I really got to say. That's the whole thing, and that's my view. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do drop a like. That'd be greatly appreciated if you do want to, of course. And also, if you're gonna check out my other videos or past streams or whatever the case may be, then please do subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated if you do want to, of course. What do you think about the whole thing? Like it? Do you hate it? Whose side are you on? SSSniperwolves or Jacksfilms? What did you think about what I said? Do you fully agree? Do you disagree? Tell me in the comments below everything all about it. I do have a Twitter and an Instagram where I'm pretty active on. I do have a goal of trying to ratio Mr. Beast over there on Twitter, and in order to do that, I'm gonna need more followers over there, and in order to get more followers over there, I'm gonna need more subscribers over here so you know exactly what to do. You know what it is, guys. Peace.